All right, I'll start over. Silly.
Yeah, we'll
I wish it
start.
was just live. It would be way easier. Let's
No,
pretend it's live.
okay, it's live.
All right.
Why don't you tell people who you are and where you're from?
Hi, my name is Leah. I'm from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, which is right near Frankie, and I am a business and life purpose coach for soulful people.
Okay, so Leah, you're super awesome, and you kind of rock some stuff at the event. Why don't you tell people what actually happened while you were still there?
Thank you. Okay, so I just want to start off by saying that the event rocked because Frankie, you're a rock star.
Yeah, thank you.
So that was the first time I had ever met you or even heard of you. You know, I had a friend that decided to, just go to this event, and it was an amazing surprise. Just being in your energy is super awesome. And the fact that you were there to teach us and to walk us through, like, hold our hand every single step of the way was great. So, what we did at the event was to learn how to market ourselves, create a webinar, and actually, pull it off while we were there. The thing that stood out the most is that you got into, how to have, I guess, how to have like a sales call, which was really, it was actually not even about having a sales call. It was just on how to, objections, or how to really put yourself out there and to gain a tremendous amount of confidence. So while I was there, I had to step out for a sales call. And while I was on the call, I thought I was going to close this person at a lower price or a lower package that I have. And during the event, I was like, well, Frankie said, just do it, right? So I went through all the objections. I walked this person through whatever it was, like the concerns that they had about my particular coaching program, and I ended up closing that call, or that signing on that client at $4,000 more than I thought. So I signed on a $12,000 client at his event, which was so
Woo!
awesome.
Okay,
Yeah,
you get a high five for
and
that.
very empowering.
Give me the high five. Woo!
Woo-hoo.
So cool. I mean, I take it that's a skill that you're going to take forward with you for a long, long time, to be able to kind of just own your power in those situations, and to be able to, really truly value who you are and what you do, and the gifts that you bring to people.
Definitely. Yeah, absolutely. Um, the things that I learned at your event were things that, like, yeah, exactly what you say, like lifelong lessons, or skills that I will bring forward in my business forever, really. So had I not gone to that event, um, I mean, I would have learned it somewhere else. Maybe it would have taken a long time to learn those things, but it was great to be in an environment that was conducive to learning those lifelong skills, or the lifelong business skills, just lifelong skills in general.
Yeah, totally. I got one
Yeah.
more question for you. Just as, can
Yeah.
you speak just for like 30 seconds about the kind of caliber of person that comes to that, and how awesome, not just, us were, but everybody else that's kind of in attendance?
Yeah. So, okay. So I have to say that these people are really open to learning and to growth. Super friendly. The networking that was done at this event was amazing, because you have this knack for putting, connecting people together. I would say you're a really great connector. So, if there was an example of somebody's business model that would come up, like I noticed that often during the event you'd say, oh, you know what? You should do business with that person. You should do that with that person, because then you'd leverage your time, and you just have this, like, matrix in your head of, like, seeing different strategy and opportunity for different people, right? In different businesses, and how to complement each other. So there were a lot of different compliments in terms of the attendees. And everyone is super friendly and there to learn, open to personal and professional growth. The caliber was amazing. I am so, so happy that I got to meet all these people. And, I'm going to connect with them forever now.
Yeah, there's some pretty good hustlers. We've had some people making money the last 2 weeks since we did it. So thank you for giving me the most awesome bedhead testimonial. of all time.
Okay, there's one more thing I want to mention is that
Sure.
just being in your energy is great because it's one thing to listen to you online, but there's something about being in your presence that's very different, and I can't really explain it, but the fact that you do like spirituality too combined with business is really very, very powerful. So, if anyone is thinking of working with you, who likes that spin of things, I highly, highly recommend it because it's something that allows your client or the person that's in front of you to realize things much faster than just looking at practical terms.
Yeah.
So it's like an inner game versus outer game, and both of
Totally.
them combined is amazing.
Yeah, and if you want to do that, you might as well do it in a couple of days instead of, like you said, taking years
Yeah.
to learn it, which I did,
Yeah.
by the way, the hard way.
Yeah,
You can
see,
do a
that's a
couple of,
given.
yeah,
Yeah, because we don't have a lot of time, right? Like,
exactly.
just make the most of it.